Hey everyone, welcome back to ZipTech. NVIDIA yesterday just now released the Ampere 3000 series GPUs, which are like perform awesome. Like it just, what can I say? Actually, I couldn't speak much because all the Turing GPUs are like actually really old right now because these seems to be performing like a lot better actually than the 3000 series GPUs, and whatever AMD going to bring, it's going to be not so great after this actually. So yeah, let's get to it. So they released their flagship GPU as 3080. So this time there doesn't seem to be a TI. So let's get to afterwards. So they released their 3080 as their flagship GPUs at $700 MSRP with 10 gigabytes of GDDR 6x faster than the GDDR6. So that's awesome, and it has like 8704 CUDA cores. That's like actually kind of double than the 2080, maybe more than double than the 2080, and it seems to be performing like a lot better than the 2080, not even like close to 2080 Ti. They, as per their chart, so we cannot be like 100% sure, but I'm actually really excited for the reviews, and these are going to be releasing from September 17th. So next was the 3070, which actually performs better than the 2080 Ti, which costs like $1200, and 3070 is going to cost like $500. There is like a big gap over there, and it has like 5888 CUDA cores with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6, not 6x. So the memory speed is a little bit slower, but still there is a lot of CUDA cores, and 2080 Ti speeds in like $500. That's huge jump, even though it's a two year gap. It's really huge jump. Then came out the big guns, BF GPU, big fat GPU. So they named it that 3090, which is not there actually like 2080 Ti. It's closer to Titan RTX, and if you actually think this actually costs a little bit less than the Titan RTX, $1,000 less. The Titan RTX was $2,500. This is $1,500, and it has 10,000 CUDA cores and 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X RAM. I don't know what to even say that. And the amazing part about it, it actually supports 8K gaming at 60 FPS. They showed a game called Control. I think that is they brought in a few people and showed a game called Control, and it ran at 8K at 60 FPS. That's like really huge, and I've seen people not able to run at 4K 120 even. And all these GPUs support HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 1.4. So that's actually the specs of it. So we have, and their cooler design have changed. So now I will show you the video, and it's separated into two. A single part pulls the air from the case and pushes out of the case. Another part pulls directly throughout it, and it's actually will interfere with CPU air cooling, I think. So we have to see the reviews for that, how much it affects the CPU air cooling, because it directly goes there and throughout the exhaust pipe. So we have to see it. And there were actually a few more really good things like NVIDIA broadcast. We have actually seen like RTX voice actually, which was actually really good. So with that they are going to, so with NVIDIA broadcast, if I'm using if I'm using RTX graphics card, I can turn on my background without a green screen, and it looks pretty much actually really good. Even though there might be a little bit fringing on the edges, it's actually really good. And other thing NVIDIA said, when AMD released a low latency gaming mode, NVIDIA said we just have it already, we don't need it. And like that was a lie, we all know. So they just now released NVIDIA Reflex. It reduces the loading latency between the games, so it's much faster, and actually getting a lot of it. And I forgot to mention the 3070 will be releasing on October, and the 3090 will be releasing on September 24th. So there seems to be the flagship card like 3080. So that's it about the features. And there were also a lot of creator related features, like one which we can they showed a video of a bird which we can turn into an actual 3D image. So that's actually really cool. They are using AI in a lot of like really awesome stuff. You have been hearing about AI. They can do that, can do NVIDIA actually showing us stuff like NVIDIA Voice, and right now NVIDIA Broadcast together. It also adds up voice to with like a feature. They're advertising it for streamers. And they have, and forgot to mention DLSS 2.0, which seems to be a really huge part in the 8K gaming of 8K gaming, and it seems to be really good. So I think the reason NVIDIA did like 2 times the performance of Turing is because one of the reason is because I saw this from Linus Tech's videos. So yeah, it's not my own thinking, or I didn't even search for it. I just watched his video. In his video he said that like last year Turing's sale performance was not good. We can actually see that with in the 40-minute NVIDIA release video. Jensen just said that 1080 Ti users can now upgrade. So a lot of 1080 Ti users have not been upgraded, so they are right now pushing them to be upgraded. And another reason is they only got PC actually. They are not in consoles. PS5 and Xbox Series X all have used AMD GPUs. Even though this might be better, they are going to use AMD GPUs. So people who might be thinking that that is like actually really good, from going from PC to, they are trying to how can I explain this guy? Okay, I think they are trying to, people who are going from PC to consoles because they are a little bit cheaper and they got their own stuff. So for especially gaming related things, so they are trying to pull, not people go from PC to console with the 3070, I guess, with $500. And yeah, it's definitely a lot, but the performance gain is like really good with that. And we will also, I think we will definitely see a 3060. They haven't said anything about it. And maybe a 3080 Ti, because I'm not actually sure with the 3080 Ti, because the CUDA cores is not that much big gap. Like if you can see 3070 is like 6000 CUDA cores, then 3080 is like 8700 CUDA cores, like closer to 9000, and the 3090 is like 10500. So there is not a lot of gap between the 3080 and 3090 CUDA cores to maybe add a 3080 Ti. I'm not actually sure. They are saying the 3090 to be Titan equivalent. So yeah, I'm saying there may be, because of the price difference actually, like $700 and $1500, there may be like a $900 GPU. Maybe there may be a 3080 Ti, not actually sure. And they're actually going to be 3060, I guess, because it's like the entry level GPU. They will be selling these, and afterwards they sold a big amount, they will release the lower version usually. So I'm really excited for the release, the actual reviews coming for the NVIDIA Ampere 3000 GPUs, and also excited for AMD Big Navi. I'm not actually sure if they're actually going to like close to catch up. I've heard rumors about Big Navi going to hit closer to 2080 Ti, and the 3070 is like actually more than the 2080 Ti. So I don't know what AMD is going to actually do about it. And a few RTX games also released, like Fortnite with RTX support, and they showed a Cyberpunk 2077 demo with RTX on. So it's an exciting time. So let's wait for what are the performances are. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.